Seeing red. On your passport, where it says color of eyes, does it say red? Do people think you're an extra from a vampire movie? If so, you may just be suffering from eye irritation. Cindy Feynman examined some ways of getting you looking all bright-eyed. Most mornings my eyes are so red that I scared my cat. And I must admit that when I looked in the mirror, I scared myself. The eyes that stared back at me were usually so red, it looked as if I had consumed a bottle of brandy for supper and a bottle of vodka for breakfast. The thing is, I'm only 15, and I promise you that I've never tasted so much as a drop of alcohol in my life. One of my teachers at school is convinced that I'm a drug addict. She even asked me once if I smoked weed. It was kind of embarrassing, but she did have a point. My eyes did look shocking, to say the least. My problem is I have very sensitive eyes, and they can become irritated for the slightest reason. I also wear contact lenses, which I suppose doesn't help. Another thing is that swimming is my main sport and passion. I swim 6 mornings a week, summer or winter, and this includes during the school term. I train at an indoor pool, which is heated, from 6 to 7, then rush home and get ready for school. The chlorine in the pool doesn't help my eyes in the least. I became rather tired of being called Vampire Girl by my classmates, and decided what could be done about my concentrate eyes. What I discovered was most helpful. In fact, you could say it was an eye-opener. If you suffer from eye redness, you must realize that it could be caused by one of many things. A red eye may simply be dry or slightly irritated, or it could be the sign of a chronic or acute glaucoma, inflammation of the eye, or a conjunctivitis. If your problem persists, then you should see a doctor and have it checked out. For red eyes that are caused by everyday irritants such as long hours and contact lenses, air pollution, allergies, fatigue, or dry air, here are a few tips to help. Give your eyes a lube job. Use lubricating eye drops to stop your eyes from drying out. Don't use them for more than a few days though. Apply a compress. You can apply either a warm or cool compress to the eyes, whichever one suits you. Soak a face cloth in either warm or cool water and use it to cover the eyes for a while. Use an over-the-counter antihistamine. If your red eyes are as a result of an allergy such as hay fever, then treating the allergy will help your eyes as well. Get a good night's sleep. Late nights and lack of sleep will give you red eyes. If this is what's causing your problem, then the solution is easy. Get some sleep. Wear goggles in the pool. This was one of my biggest causes of my red eyes, chlorine in the pool. All I needed was to buy myself a pair of well-fitting swimming goggles and it sorted out 90% of my problems. So if you're spending time in the pool, I suggest you do the same. Use eye drops in flying. If you have to travel somewhere by air, use eye drops before your journey. The air in the cabin of an aircraft is very dry and it contains less oxygen. Both of these will dry your eyes out and cause redness. Sport some shades. If you have sensitive eyes like I do, then you should really consider wearing sunglasses when you go out in the light. Bright sunlight and sunlight reflecting off bright surfaces will irritate sensitive eyes. So wear sunglasses. The nice thing is they can look really cool as well. I've got a letter from my doctor which is that I can wear my sunglasses at school. How cool is that? Try these tips and see if they help you. And remember, don't mess about with your eyes. They're the only ones you'll ever have. If the problem carries on, then you really need to go and see a doctor about it. There's no reason why you shouldn't look all bright-eyed.